Hello, good morning, or good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. We went to Walmart and we found some of these Michigan apples in a bag. Here's the product of USA, 2 1/4 inch minimum, extra fancy, US extra fancy. We bought 3 bags, and I am getting ready to make some applesauce. Now it says, see, some of the apples are kind of small and some are not, but I'm going to make some applesauce. So I went through the apples to check them to make sure they were all okay, and I'm going to chop these up. I'm not going to peel them. I'm going to chop them up, and I'm going to put them in my crock pot and make some applesauce. Okay, I've cored my apples. There's my apples right there. I don't know how many I used. I had a couple more than what I showed in the bowl on the first round, but that's the apples in some lemon water, and I'm going to use my small crock pot today. So those apples now, they're in the lemon water. We paid 75 cents a pound for these apples. It doesn't say what kind they are, but they're nice and crisp. They sure do taste good. Oh, it just says Michigan apple. They sure do taste good. They're nice and crisp. We've been eating them for snacks and for breakfast. So let me get them in the crock pot. Okay, my crock pot's full. Now let me tell you what I'm going to do with these pits and these seeds and stuff. I'm going to have Ernie. We don't have a compost pile. We have dogs. No, just joking. But we don't have a compost pile. But what I'm going to have Ernie do is I'm going to have Ernie spread this over the garden, because it's not a whole lot. Now, I'm not going to go out there and dump a bunch of food in the garden, but there's not much here, and who knows, we might get an apple tree. So now, all the apples did not fit in here. Here's the rest of the apples, and what I'm going to do with them is just cover them with a little bit of lemon water, and we'll keep them in the fridge for snacking. But now, I'm going to put a little bit of water in here and get this going. I got an idea here, y'all. Instead of putting water in the crock pot with those apples, and you know I won't put sugar in there, I'm going to use this pineapple juice. I've had this pineapple juice hanging around for about a year. Well, by golly, I'm going to put it in the crock pot with the apples. Okay, here is that pineapple juice, some pineapple juice. I'm going to use it instead of water. And those apples are going to give up some juice, so I'm only going to leave it right there. Now I am going to do something else. A pinch of salt. So now I'm going to put my crock pot on. Just a second. I'll put my crock pot on, and I'll let you know how long it took. A little side note here, y'all. I emptied, we had 3 bags of apples. And I emptied one of the bags, and it says here on the bottom, apples are coated with food-grade vegetable or food-grade lac resin wax to maintain freshness. Well, of course, I've been washing them. That doesn't matter to me, but sure wish they had been organic. Now, just a second, let me see if I can read this label here on the side. Okay, the label here on the side says, distributed by Bell Harvest Sales Incorporated, Belding, Michigan, bellharvest.com. So, I guess I could go look them up if I wanted to, but 75 cents a pound for these apples, and they're good apples. So, I'm not complaining. Okay, y'all, I have no idea how long these have been sitting here. But they look a little overdone, don't they? Well, here they are. Now remember, this was just apples and pineapple juice. So hold on just a second. I'm going to plate Ernie up, and he's going to do a taste test. Okay, here you go, y'all. There's the apples. It was apples and pineapple juice. Boy, I think I burned them. It could be that pineapple juice why it's so dark. But Ernie, go ahead and do your taste test.
It's good.
Louder.
It's good.
Okay. So there you go, y'all. Don't know how long I left it in there. Probably too long. But Ernie says it tastes good. In just a second, I want to try it. This is those Michigan apples. Ooh, that is good. Tastes like pineapple and apples. So thanks for watching, guys.